Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to day 9. We're going to review chapter 9, and we've made it. We've made it to the end of a certain section. So remember, I said that Proverbs is divided into a couple of sections. So chapter 1 through 9 is King Solomon giving the foundation of what wisdom is, lady wisdom, and what foolishness is. And we can say lady folly gives us a good in-depth understanding and the difference between them. Then moving on, chapter 10 to chapter 29, I believe, then it is a list of proverbs, a list of principles, practical things that we can live by every day. And so chapter 9 is a recap of chapter 1 through 8, right? And so here King Solomon does a recap again of how Lady Wisdom is and how, let's say, Lady Folly is. So he personifies evilness and wisdom and goodness, right? And they both do certain things. And one of them is they both invite. Lady Wisdom invites people, and Lady Folly, foolishness, is inviting people to her camp, to what she has for you. So does Lady Wisdom. So let's read a little bit just to see that difference. So I'm definitely going to be just sort of scanning through here, but let's see. So chapter 9, verse 1. Wisdom has built her house. She has carved its 7 columns. She has prepared a great banquet, mixed the wines, and set the table. She has sent her servants to invite everyone to come. She calls out from the heights overlooking the city. Come in with me, she urges the simple. To those who lack good judgment, she says, come eat my food and drink the wine I have mixed. Leave your simple ways behind and begin to live. Learn to use good judgment. Anyone who rebukes a mocker will get an insult in return, and anyone who corrects the wicked will get hurt. So don't bother correcting mockers. They will only hate you, but correct the wise and they will love you. Instruct the wise and they will be even wiser. Teach the righteous and they will learn even more. Fear of the Lord is the foundation of wisdom. Knowledge of the Holy One results in good judgment. Wisdom will multiply your days and add years to your life. If you become wise, you will be the one to benefit. If you scorn wisdom, you will be the one to suffer. So here we see that wisdom also invites you for dinner, right? Sets a banquet table, has servants to go out and they invite everyone. So wisdom sets out and on high places to call upon everyone. So when we follow Lady Wisdom, what happens? We become even wiser. We become righteous. Wisdom will multiply your days and add years to your life. That's important as we're aging, right? We're always trying to find ways to stay healthy, to stay young. I was talking to a group of friends the other day about cold plunging, and it's like, you know what? No, let me just follow wisdom. And I know that wisdom is going to give me health, going to give me extra life. I'm not sure if I'm ready to be jumping in cold water just to stay, young and live longer. But we don't have to worry about those things because wisdom will multiply your days and add years to your life. So that's how wisdom calls us. It gives us life. Now, in contrast, folly, evilness, the enemy, temptation. Well, this woman, she's also calling people. So, verse 13, the woman named Folly is brash. She's ignorant and doesn't know it. She sits in her doorway on the heights overlooking the city. She calls out to men going by who are minding their own business. So she's also inviting, calling out to men or women. Remember, you just replace your gender, okay? Um, Come in with me, she urges the simple to those who lack good judgment. She says, stolen water is refreshing. Food eaten in secret tastes the best. But little do they know that the dead are there. Her guests are in the depths of the grave. So she also invites them to eat. But the difference here is that it's not a banquet. It's not something done in the open. She says it is in secret and that it tastes the best. But little do they know that it leads to death. So it doesn't lead to life. It doesn't lead to multiplication of your years. It doesn't lead to healthy bones like other verses we have read, that wisdom is health to our body. It leads to death. So there, King Solomon is making that stark differentiation between Lady Wisdom and Lady Folly. Which path are we going to take? And then I just want to share, let's see, go back to the beginning of the verse chapter. Wisdom has built her house. She carved its 7 columns. So I did a little research on this, right? And the significance of the 7. So, we know that in the Bible, numbers have an important significance. And here what I was, reading from the different research is that 7 is a number of completion. 7 is a number of perfection. So in essence, when you build your house on wisdom, which is Jesus Christ, you're going to have a sturdy foundation. You're going to have a complete foundation. You're going to have everything that you need to build upon, all the right infrastructure. And now there's also a lot of commentaries on what exactly are those 7 columns. So specifically, it doesn't really lay it out like 1, 2, 3. You have to sort of do a little research and look for it. But from the research I've done, I'm just going to share it with you. So the 7 columns, one of them could be purity. Purity involves making holiness a top priority in our lives. Column number 2 is peace loving. Loving peace means focusing on getting along well with others, people, and relationships, right? So blessed are the peacemakers. We're out to create unity and not discord. Considerate. Being considerate means being respectful and gentle with the words and actions we choose. So we have to be prudent, have discernment on what we're going to say. Submissiveness means being humble and sensible. Pillar number 5, full of mercy and good fruit. Being full of mercy and good fruit means being kind and taking action and compassion so that good happens in the world because of us. Pillar number 6 is impartial. Impartiality involves being unwavering in our commitment to faithfulness. It means choosing to follow where God leads us, no matter what else competes for our attention. It also includes being fair and just. And the 7th pillar is sincerity, means caring about the truth, living with integrity, and being genuine. So again, King Solomon lays the foundation. And he's laying this foundation because in the next chapters, he's going to be shotgunning principles. So at this point, he doesn't want to dispute anymore as to like, do you still believe in wisdom, folly? Do you still believe in wisdom, lady? Like, do you get it? It's like, hey, you got it. You see the importance of why we have to follow lady wisdom. All right, now let me tell you in your everyday life how you should do it. And so let's continue on to chapter 10 on the next video. God bless you. Bye-bye.